We have just seen the remaining secret rares we will see appear in Evolving Skies, and we're going over everything in today's video. From the alt art Pokemon to the rainbow rare trainers, gold energies, gold stadiums, and more. What more could you want? Yo, what is going on, guys? Alien ESP here, back in the video, and as I said, as you saw the title from of this video, in today's video we're going over all the secret rares we saw from the reveal of Blue Sky Stream and Skyscraping Perfect. And of course, you guys know by now, we'll be seeing this over English anyway in this set Evolving Skies releasing August 27th. I'm so excited, I'm sure a lot of you guys are. But yeah, let's get right into it, baby. Guys, let's just get right into it. We're going to start with the full art Pokemon, and here we do have for the full art, we have Trevenant V getting a full art, Volcarona V, Gyarados V. Unfortunately, Gyarados does not have an alt art. I would have loved to see that, It's a very popular Pokemon. I don't understand why. We will get to the alt arts right at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Medicham V getting a full art, Dragonite V getting a full art. That is so cool. Dragonite is such a cute guy. Maybe he's got an alt art, who knows? Stay tuned. Rayquaza V, Suicune V getting a full art. Unfortunately, yet again, no alt art for Suicune. This is so upsetting. We all know by now Suicune is such a popular Pokemon. Actually, one of my favourites. We've seen this with Shining Fates, with its baby Shiny being the second most expensive card in the set, the most expensive being the Charizard. Still can't believe that baby Shiny is the second most expensive. Just shows how strong Suicune is, and I can't believe Pokemon missed out with the no alt art Suicune. But hey, at least it's got a full art and a half art V. We also do have Golurk V getting a full art, Lycanroc V, believe Dusk form, I think it is, that's the orange version, I do believe, with its full art, as well as Garbodor getting a full art. We all know how we feel about the Trubbish line over here. Noivern V getting a very nice full art, and Duraludon, one of the cover Pokemon of the two sets, also getting a full art. Next up, we have the Rainbow V Maxes. We have Trevenant V Max, Gyarados V Max, no alt art V Maxes for them. Rayquaza V Max, the other Pokemon, that is the cover Pokemon for this double set. Also, Rayquaza V Max is going to be such a powerful card. If you guys play the game like I am, are you guys having nightmares already about running into this card in a tournament? I know I am. This card is one of, if not the most powerful cards Pokemon has ever printed, and I just can't wait to see what will win, Rayquaza V Max or Shadow Rider Calyrex. I think Shadow Rider Calyrex might just take the crown because that card is just so powerful. It's got so much, energy acceleration, built-in drawing, and it's got a really good attack. Rayquaza does also have built-in drawing, with the ability allowing you to discard your hand and draw 3 cards. How crazy is that? You've got a bad start, but you've got a Rayquaza VMAX on the field. You can forget about that bad start and get a fresh 3 cards. That is so crazy. And its attack essentially being Rayquaza GX's attack, but much better, allowing you to discard either all your fire or lightning energy attached to it and doing a certain amount of damage based off the amount of energy you discard in that way. We also see Lycanroc VMAX getting a rainbow rare, as well as Garbodor VMAX. Garbodor, for whatever reason, getting a lot of love. I know most people in the community don't love Garbodor, and especially it's a younger child, Trubbish, yeah. Also, Duraludon VMAX is the final Pokemon getting a rainbow rare VMAX. Onto the trainers, and all the full art trainers I do mention here are fortunate enough to have their full art as well as a rainbow rare. All the rainbow rares with the trainers and the VMAXs is essentially just the artwork, but coated in rainbow. So we have Shauna, not the first time we've seen Shauna, and not the first time we have seen a full art Shauna. It was a promo back in the XY days. So if you guys want to include this in your deck or just like a collection, you guys can choose what you prefer. The Rainbow Shauna, the full art Sword and Shield Shauna, that's a lot for SH, or the promo Shauna from the XY. I really do like the promo as well as the full art. I'm not the biggest fan of rainbow rares, I personally prefer the full arts when it comes to the trainers anyway, because you can see the colour there. With the Pokemon it's a bit different, especially because normal Pokemon VMAXs are kind of common, you get a couple of boxes and not the rarest pull. I get their full art, and they're technically full arts because of the texture, but realistically they're not, right? They are a lot more common than your actual full arts. We also do have Schoolboy with a rainbow rare, as well as Schoolgirl also getting a rainbow, the counterpart to it. Cute cards, don't get me wrong, however their effects aren't that good, I don't think I'll see much play. Zinnia's Resolve getting a full art and rainbow rare. I'll mention Zinnia in a bit when we talk about something to do with Rayquaza. Is that me teasing Rayquaza's got an alt art? You guys will see in just a minute, as well as Ryan or Raihan. He's the last gym leader of Sword and Shield. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. He's getting a full art as well as a rainbow rare, and maybe makes an appearance in an alt art card. Who knows? You guys will have to wait and see. Now, this card might actually be my favourite card from this double set. This is the Copycat full art. This card is so cute. You guys need to check out. There's this little kid, and it's dressing up as the main character, Leon, Rose, and Marnie. And the thing I love about this is you see that both in its rainbow rare full art and its regular trainer, which I think will be an uncommon, or probably an uncommon when it does make our way to English, because that's where we normally do see supporters. We normally don't see supporters in the common slot, and even its regular like uncommon, which is what I believe to be with the small little box, even it's pretending to be them there. So I think it's so cool. So even if I do have that card in the uncommon, I may sleeve it. I may put it in a deck as well, allowing you, I think, to discard your hand or maybe shuffle it into a deck. I think it's discard your hand, then draw a card for every card your opponent has in their hand. And this isn't the first time we've seen Copycat. However, every time we have seen Copycat, it's seen a bit of play. So I think that is a good sign. It may continue to. And that's always a good reason for me to, to buy the full art, because I think it's just so cute. Seeing that kid dressed up as the main character, Leon, Marnie, Rose, I think that is just so cool. Onto the gold cards here, if anyone wants to bling out their collection or bling out their deck, because there are some playable cards in there, let me tell you. We see a gold Frostlass from Chilling Reign. We've seen this with the Sword and Shield ever, something I think is so cool, and I really do hope Pokemon continue it. It's one of my favourite things they've done since Rebel Clash. Pokemon are taking a regular, with a small box, whatever you call them, they're normally holographic cards from previous sets. For example, with Rebel Clash, they took cards from Sword and Shield, that being the Galarian Berserker and the Frostmoth, the Snorlax, and Chilling Reign was taken from Vid Voltage, etc, etc. They put them into a gold full art ultra rare, put that in its shiny form as well. We're seeing that thankfully continued in the EV Heroes. By the way, we saw the Inteleon from Chilling Reign, very playable card and popular Pokemon because it is a Gen 8 starter. So yeah, but in this set we see a shiny Frostlass, what I think is my favourite both in its playability and its looks, shiny gold Cresselia. Wow, if you guys play the game, you'll know how crazy this is. Cresselia being so powerful, essentially a psychic version of the Volcanion we did see in Unbroken Bonds. And if you guys know anything, you'll know the Volcanion from Unbroken Bonds was basically in every fire deck with its first attack, allowing you to attach 3 energy to a fire Pokemon if it's your first turn and 1 if it isn't. And Cresselia doing the same, except instead of fire energy, it's psychic. And the fact that you've got a blinged out version now is even crazy. This card I do think will be very expensive, it looks very nice, hard to pull, playable, what more could you want, ticks all the boxes right there. Of course, the main use I would say is probably in the Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX deck. If you guys want deck lists, I'm pretty good at the game, I don't mean to brag or anything, but if you guys would like some deck lists, let me know and I'll do videos on that, or I could reply to it, or you guys could check out my Instagram, which is linked to the About page, and I can always post them there. Let me know, would you guys like to see that, and if so, where, what's more accessible for you guys. I read all the comments, and if you do have a question, I will answer it to the best of my ability. So yeah, just letting you guys know. Continuing, we have some gold trainers now. We have gold full face shield as well as gold toy catcher. We have 2 gold stadiums, both very playable. Gold Tempest Range, I believe, or it may be gold Tempest Rage. I don't know, the translation messed up me for that, which is very playable, allowing you to search out, I believe, 1 dragon or electric Pokemon, something along those lines, which is very good for consistency, as well as gold Crystal Cave, allowing you to heal, I think, 30 damage off all your metal or dragon Pokemon. Something along those lines. Anyway, can't remember exactly off the top of my head. But if you guys are using decks of those types, of course, you'll want to throw that in. And we do have seen the continuation of gold energy. So if you guys want to bling out your deck, these would be a good option. And the 2 energies they've picked are very playable. So you have gold lightning energy. This will be very good in the Rayquaza VMAX deck. Maybe Pikarom expanded, who knows. Rayquaza being paired with the Flaffy from this set, because that's such a powerful combo. You guys need to check out some videos on that. Maybe I'll do them, who knows, it's up to you guys. Remember, I hope you guys remember that you guys can really control what content you see on this channel. I'm going to keep it Pokemon TCG based, but if you guys want more of one thing, I will do that. And the best way to let me know is either message me on my Instagram, which is linked in the About page, or comment down below. Those are the best ways to let me know. As well as a gold metal energy, so Zacian V, very powerful card. All those Zacian players can now bling out their decks some gold metal energy. And now, without a doubt, the start of the show when it does come to these 2 sets, the alt art. We have thankfully seen the continuation of alt art. Yes, there's a running theme that I'm probably not going to pull them, and it's probably unfortunately going to remain true. However, just knowing that we have this artwork in the hobby makes me happy, because honestly, the artworks that we've so far seen is just the amazingness is continuing with this set, and I really do hope it does continue. So what alt arts do we have? I'm going to start with these and get into the VMAXs. So we have Alt Art Medicham V, Alt Art Dragonite V. That card's going to be so good. Gen 1 Pokemon. And it's just so cute. I really do like it when Pokemon do artworks of Dragonite and don't portray it in its rough fighting side. The alt art is in Dragonite's cute, softer side, which I think is so cool. You know, it's just chilling there in the clouds. It's a dragon. I think so many people think it's just a menacing dragon. But Dragonite has feelings too, guys. Come on, let's give it a bit of love. This card's definitely one of my chase cards, but probably won't pull it. But yeah, that is honestly so cool. Next up, we have an alt art Rayquaza V. I want to talk about Zinnia's Resolve, I believe it is. Yeah, the full art trainer, how I mentioned, we'll see Zinnia in a bit. Zinnia is featured in the alt art for Rayquaza V, which I think is so cool in terms of the lore of Rayquaza. In case you guys haven't played the Gen 3 games, I can't remember the exact name of the tribe. I think it is on top of that mountain. They say it's some sort of a prayer to summon Rayquaza or summon a meteor to cause Rayquaza to mega evolve, depending on what game you play, whether it's Oras or the original Emerald. So I think that is so cool. And if you guys play Pokemon Masters, you guys will know Rayquaza's trainer is Zinnia, so seeing Zinnia both feature as a full art in this set and on its alt art is just so cool, and just alludes back to Rayquaza's lore and this tribe worshipping Rayquaza, which I think is so cool. Next up, we have an alt art Golurk V, alt art Noivern V, and this is probably my favourite card from the set, not looking at the evolution sides, which we'll see it paired with when it comes to Evolving Skies, because this Noivern V, it's a bat, and what's it doing? Noivern is there in a city pretending to be Batman. How cool is that? As well as that, it is done by the fantastic artist himself, Mitsuhiro Arita. This is probably, if we take out the evolutions of Evolving Skies, the card I want the most, because it is just so cool seeing Noivern pretend to be Batman. Batman being one of my favourite superheroes. I've read a lot of his comics and I'll probably continue to do so. So yeah, I really just do need this card. Next up, for the final alt art V, we have an alt art Duraludon V, which I think is so cool. We see Duraludon sat with its trainer Ryan or Raihan, don't know how to say it, sorry. There's also a Rotom phone, I think, Rotom phone taking a picture, which is also cool. Yeah, but they're just chilling there, eating some food, looks very yummy. I wish I could join them. Maybe when COVID restrictions are lifted, I probably will invite them around some house for dinner, you know. That would be pretty cool, just seeing this Pokemon, which is like, I think, loads of feet tall, because it's based off a skyscraper, which is in my house. But yeah, that would honestly be so cool. And the two alt art VMAXs from the set being the alt art Rayquaza VMAX and the alt art Duraludon VMAX. Realistically, if we take out the evolutions from Evolving Skies, I do think we will see the alt art Rayquaza VMAX be the most expensive card due to one, popularity. I've said this so many times on the channel, especially with all the talk of Rayquaza and Evolving Skies. I personally brand Rayquaza as the Gen 3 Charizard. What do I mean by this? Well, obviously we know Charizard Gen 1. A lot of people refer to Lugia as the Gen 2 Charizard. So if we're going down this whole of the most like iconic flying Pokemon of each gen, I'd say Rayquaza without a doubt is the Gen 3 Charizard. We see this with the Rayquaza Gold Star selling for loads. Rayquaza all around being such a popular Pokemon, you know, its shiny is probably the most printed shiny within the TCG, and I think it's so cool because I love its shiny. I wish the alt art was in its shiny form, but hey, if we get another Fates set, then I'm sure they'll put the shiny Rayquaza VMAX in that. And Duraludon VMAX also getting an alt art. I feel like Duraludon's just hidden in the shadow of Rayquaza. One, playability, and two, popularity. I think it's a bit unfair. I do think Duraludon will see a bit of play its ability, allowing it not to take any damage from Pokemon with special energy attached, which is a very good ability to have. You know, Aurora energy, Horror energy, any special energy doesn't work. That really just stops a lot of barriers and its attack going through any effect on your opponent's active Pokemon. It can essentially just attack anything for any reason, and certain things can't attack it. I really do think Duraludon VMAX will see some play. However, I think Rayquaza VMAX will be more popular because Rayquaza is more popular, more playable, because personally the ability and the attack I just think is a bit better, and the combos you can make. Rayquaza VMAX pairs so well with Fluffy, and yeah, I really do think Rayquaza will see unfortunately have a higher price. However, I do think Duraludon VMAX being a single strike as well, Rayquaza being the rapid strike, you can use tech cards that we've seen in Battle Styles chilling away and hopefully continue throughout this year, maybe next year. However, I can only see the single rapid strike, what's it called? I can't remember it now. Combo. I can't remember. I can't. What is the word that you use to describe it? The combo will say the the function, I guess. I can't now think of the word, it's gone out of my head. The cards, I think, will only be printed throughout this year. That's just my personal opinion. But similar to what we saw, the Prime cards only lasted 1 year. We see Pokemon do this, as well as the tag teams only being a 1 year thing. But yeah, there's all for me in today's video. That all the secret rares from Sky Scraping Perfect and Blue Silver Lands. We've had Silver Lands and Blue Sky Stream. For comment question today, what is your favourite card in the set? Mine being the Alt-Art Noivern V. Are you guys excited to see it paired with the Evolutions? Man, Evolving Sky is going to be one crazy of a set. Are you ready? And more importantly, are your wallets ready? It's going to be a terrible summer, let's just say that, for us Pokemon collectors. That is all for me in today's video. I hope you guys have a great day. I've been Alien ESP. You guys have been the best. The best views on YouTube. And I'll see you next time. Peace.